Coming up, indie folk singer, songwriter David Perkin helps us get the week started with Music Monday. That's coming up in just a few. Stay with us. Well, he's a singer-songwriter from the Lehigh Valley, and he has been actively writing and recording for more than 10 years now. This morning, we're excited to welcome David Perkin to our studio to help us kick off the week with Music Monday. David, good morning.
Nice to be here.
Thanks so much for coming in, and congratulations on what I heard was a great gig at Mayfair.
Thank you.
Your first time playing there, how did it go?
It went well from what I hear.
Okay, good. Yeah, I heard rave reviews about you.
It was fun. It was a great venue to play at, and I've always appreciated Mayfair for giving musicians and artists an outlet to show their talent. So,
awesome.
Yeah,
and I know you played as part of the Folk Festival,
exactly.
one of many different festivals there.
Yes.
So
It was split up in blues, folk, classic rock, so I was part of the Folk Festival.
awesome. Great. Well, congratulations. So tell us a little bit about your style. Is it all folk, would you say, or is it a mix?
Folk, I think when you have an acoustic guitar, people are like folk.
Yeah.
The easy answer would be singer-songwriter, but I think my stuff leans towards the more introspective, maybe lyrical content.
Okay, yeah. I was reading rave reviews about your writing.
Yes,
and speaking of your great work, I know you were just featured in an independent film. Tell us about that.
I was. It's called Just Like We Used to Do last year. And again, I think my stuff kind of lends itself to movies because it has that kind of melancholy soundtrack thing. So,
I was going to say, what do you like to write about? Where do you find your subject matter?
It's autobiographical, but not always. Anything that pops up.
Anything that works, right?
Yeah, observational things.
All right,
whatever
great.
works.
Well, we know that people are raving about you. We can't wait to hear you this morning. What song is first? Is this a melancholy song for Monday?
Yeah. I'm actually going to do something from the movie. It's an abbreviated version of a song called "Waiting in the Wings."
Okay, David Perkin, take it away. Thank you.
Driving home through the Gulf Spring light, I was thinking about you, but you're not inside. The rain pelted down on the dashboard right. What you gonna do? The sky was empty with nothing but blue. Was lost for words, yeah, they all been used. Wasting its time chasing the moon. What you gonna do? Open spaces don't move you at all, and yesterday is throwing shadows on the wall. Waiting in the wings, there's too many ways to fall.
Well, he's fresh off a gig at Mayfair, and two of his songs were recently featured in the independent film Just Like We Used to Do, which was written and produced by Tinker Films. David Perkin joins me once again on this Music Monday. So great to have you here.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. So let's talk a little bit about the music that was featured on the film I just mentioned.
Right.
That's what led to this CD, right?
Exactly. I had a couple songs in the movie, and I had people ask me where they can get these songs. So I thought, okay, I better put a CD together.
Yeah.
So I put the CD together a couple older songs, a couple newer songs, and so that was the catalyst really for putting the CD out.
Great. And where can people find the CD?
Any of the online outlets, iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, my living room.
Okay, all right, call you, you know. And I know that you're always working on different projects, David.
Right.
What's the best way for folks to keep up with all the David Perkin happenings?
I would say Reverb Nation or Facebook.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And I know I read in one of your bios that you said, you know, in terms of an ultimate goal, you said you're thrilled by and honored and humbled by the response, but it's more of a just, you know, a fun thing for you,
I mean,
right?
it's what I do. I would always be playing music regardless of if people heard it. I appreciate that people hear it, but again, I always joke that if the dog only hears the music, I'll be happy.
You just love doing it, right? So is there an ultimate goal, or are you just going to keep doing what you're doing?
Just keep playing.
Well, I know folks are loving it everywhere, clearly, and we're loving your music this morning. What song's next?
This is a song called King of Nothing.
Okay, King of Nothing. All right, David Perkin, take it away. Thank you.
It's gotta be something, 'cause fools were born to amuse through the heart of the stone. And patience is never safe at your door, where unkept words are used and worn, and echoes fade down the hall till you don't feel anything at all. And some ideals, they never change. The only truth is the sea of pain, and shadows fall on this one-man parade, all dressed up, nowhere to go. You fill your cup, so you're not alone, and it's always a laugh, but the time has passed, and you're the last to know. A sacrifice for a desperate need, a ragged boat on a guilty sea, and going home is a luxury, all dressed up, nowhere to go. You fill your cup, so you're not alone, and it's always a laugh, but the time has passed.